Hey everyone, it's Lizzie from Lizzie's World of Gems. Welcome back to my channel. Today is Monday. Today is a Wip&Chat. It is not Manic Monday, and I will get into that in a few minutes of why it's not Manic Monday. And before I start, I'm going to be doing a Wip&Chat, which means work in progress. That means I'm going to work on my diamond painting. So grab whatever you want to work with and listen and chat with me, whatever you're doing, craft related or otherwise. Or you just come to hear my beautiful voice because, I know a lot of you do. No, I'm just joking. I know a lot of you don't come here just to hear my voice. But I'm going to tell you about how my weekend went and all that jazz. So I'm using my BBF pen. No surprise there because this is my new fave. So, when I get a new fave, I tend to stick with it for a while until I get another new fave. So this is my new fave right now. I'm going to be using my Bellard de Nicole and my rose gold that doesn't look so rose gold in person, but it is what it is. And I think I got a piece of fruit stuck in my throat and it's bothering me. But anyways, we're just going to get chatting away. I think I'm going to have to pause to see if I can get this fruit out of my throat. I'm back. I got the fruit out of my throat. It was because Sarah was making Luna breakfast and she cut up a nectarine and she's like, oh, this is really hard. I don't know if this is going to be good for Luna. Do you want the rest of it? So I ate the rest of it and then I got a piece caught in my throat. So yeah. So my weekend, Friday I called in sick because I wasn't feeling well. I had stomach issues, so I did not go to work. I went to work Saturday and Sunday. It felt like I worked the whole weekend, but I did not. I only worked the Saturday and Sunday, but I felt like I was there the whole 36 hours. So, yeah. Wasn't feeling good at all, and I decided to stay home. And then I called Tyler, telling him, well, Tyler, sorry, I can't come get you because I don't feel well. You're going to have to call a cab or something to get to work. What I didn't know is that he had already called in at 3 o'clock in the morning saying he wasn't going to be in before I called in. So that would probably look really weird that both of us called in on the same day, but my boss didn't say anything to us on the Saturday, Sunday. So I'm like, okay. I'm like, oh, Tyler, this is going to look really awkward. We both called in. So, and then he didn't tell me. I thought he went to work all day Friday, and he didn't tell me till Saturday morning when I went to pick him up. Oh, by the way, I didn't go to work on Friday as well. And I'm like, what the heck? I'm like, well, that's going to look really good on us now, isn't it? But other than that, the weekend was... Sunday was kind of like horrible on my line because the machine wasn't making the bags properly, and we only packaged like 260 some odd cases, 272 cases or something like that in the first 6 hours of the day, and that's bad. That's really bad. And I think it was the kind of poly that we were using. It just did not want to run on the machine. And they decided to switch. So we had to do a washout, and then we switched to corn, and then the machine was running beautiful on the corn. I'm like, too bad they didn't tell us to switch over sooner because we would have had a lot more production done. I don't think they can run that bag on that machine. I'm not sure if it would run better on line 8 or not, but that poly is not very good poly. So yeah, but you guys don't understand what I'm talking about, but whatever, it is what it is. we had a shitty run on Sunday. And when the day goes like that, my back was just killing me on Saturday and Sunday. I don't know if I slept on it the wrong way or if it was just from being lazy for the last 3 days before I went back to work. I don't know why my back was killing so bad, but it was. Yeah, so I have bad back issues. I don't hide the fact that I have bad back issues, but I don't like talk about it and make it my life here on YouTube to tell you about all my aches and pains. Because then, you know, I don't think you guys got 10 hours to listen to me. I live with it. I live with the fact that I'm like this. And, you know, your doctors think I'm still okay to work. So I got to go make money for myself because nobody's going to make money for me. Nobody's going to support me. So I got to do what I got to do in the pain that I'm in. But I think that's half of factory workers in this world. Factory work is not very good on your body at all. It's very hard. It breaks you down, especially if you've been working factory life for years and years and years. Unless you have a very easy factory job with very minimum lifting, you will 100% guarantee will have a bad back by the time you retire. It's just a given. It's just a given fact. I try to deal with my pain as much as I can, but sometimes it's unbearable. I have a routine I take, and I leave in the morning with all my diabetic pills, and then lunchtime I take 2 Tylenol. It doesn't make my pain go away, but it takes the edge off a little bit to make it bearable for the rest of the day. My doctor will not give me pain medication for my pain. He doesn't want me addicted to it, which I don't want to be addicted to painkillers anyway. But, you know, sometimes you just wish you had. It's like, oh, I'll give you Tylenol 3s. Yeah, Tylenol 3s will just plug me up to no end. And then I don't need problems the other end as well, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, it is what it is, but I'm fine. I'm living with it. I'm okay. I really need to keep on saying to myself, I really need to go on a diet, but it just involves too much work. I know. What are you talking about, Liz? I just feel like it does. I really like to lose some weight. I say it in my head, but physically it doesn't happen. Eating my chocolate bars isn't helping the situation. I need to stop buying chocolate. It's not like I eat a chocolate a lot, but maybe once a week I'll buy chocolate. Sometimes once every 2 weeks. And I know being diabetic is not good to eat chocolate, but I do it anyways. And I know it's not good for me. So today I'm working on my cats because I can. I haven't worked on them in a while. So I thought I'd do this Wip&Chat and do my cats up. The reason why I didn't do Manic Monday, first of all, Manic Monday doesn't get as many views as I want it to. I thought maybe it'd be interesting for people to see what I've been up to for the week or what I've accomplished. Maybe help other people accomplish their goals of the week. It doesn't get as many positive feedback as I want. So I feel like, why should I put the effort into the bullet journal and everything else if nobody wants to watch it? Maybe you guys can comment down below if you guys want to see it come back. It can come back, but for now, I don't know what I'm going to do. I feel like the same old programs will bore people to death, you know what I mean? Because I feel like I have like my little TV series happening here with different segments. But after a while, I think it will bore people, and they just don't want to watch anymore. So, Manic Money for now is off the grid. Maybe I'll do a monthly update or something. I don't know. But I don't know what I'm going to do yet, because I want more views. And I don't get as many views as I would like. Maybe because I don't sit and rant for 2 hours. I don't know. It is what it is. For sure. Look at it, it's like a star on the kitty cat's neck or something. Have you ever seen a cat wear clothes? Well, let's be serious. There probably is some cats that their owners put clothes on them. My cats are driving me cuckoo bananas. Oh, there's Sadie. Sadie's barking. I don't think I get any packages today. Oh, I think Alyssa is. I think Alyssa's getting... Oh, I might be getting a package today. I might be getting friend mail. Yep, that's probably what it is. And I'm back. Sorry about that interruption. It was my sister that is leaving. It wasn't a package. I got all excited for nothing. It was no package. No package for Liz. Oh, now the dogs are barking because she left the house. Well, only one dog. Sadie. Well, it could be my neighbor's dog too. That doesn't sound like a Sadie bark. That's a different dog bark. But anyways, I don't remember what I was talking about. I was talking about a package that I thought I was getting delivered. And it's not. But that's okay. It's coming soon. Because the last time the person checked, it was in Toronto. Toronto's not that far away. So if I don't get it today, I'll definitely get it by tomorrow. Which is cool. Because I still have tomorrow off. I kind of wanted to open it on tomorrow's live. And show you guys what I got. What else? What else can I say? You know, I think about these things. So I decided, you know, before I used to always give you the lowdown of what to expect for the week. Now I'm just gonna leave it in the air, and it happens when it happens, and you get what you get. I'm gonna try this out for a little bit and see how it works out. I'll tell you in my Wip&Chat what I have, my intentions are for the week. My intentions are to do an unboxing. I have 2 paintings from one company. I'm not going to box them both in one video and make a big long video. I'm going to do it in 2. So I'll do part 1 this week, and then I'll do another part of the unboxing the next week. I have one package that was, I got confirmation that it's been mailed. So hopefully I'll get that diamond painting soon. That one I got a real good bargain on. What else? There will be Bling Bling Wednesday again this week. It's going to be kind of like an unboxing and maybe a little bit of a tutorial. And then I'm not going to do a time lapse with it. I don't know if I'm going to do another video of me doing it, or if I'm just going to work on it and then do the post review at a later date. Because I know I won't get it all done in one sitting. So, yeah. At least I don't think I will. But anyways, I'm super excited to start it. I've seen other people doing them, and I want to try too. So that is that for Bling Bling Wednesday. And then Thursday, the unboxing. Tuesday is my live, and then Friday is always Flirty Friday, you know. You know the drill. I was kind of like debating whether to put Flirty Friday up because those questions were kind of off the wall, and I kind of maybe answered them a little too much information that I didn't want to expose. But it is what it is. It's out there, and I can't really change what I said or did because, you know, half the time I don't even remember what I said or did. I think I've got early sets of dementia. I'm not even gonna lie. Because, like, I'll film one of these and I'll totally forget what the heck I was talking about. And, I know it's not marijuana memory because I don't smoke weed. So, they say that metformin causes dementia. And, you know, I take a whole heck of a lot of metformin. I take 4 a day. So, you know that's going to catch up with me when I'm old. So, when I get lost at the mall, hope one of you guys come find me. No. I'm making a joke out of it. If you can't make a joke about something that you might get, how can you live with yourself, really? I know I don't have it. I know it's bad. My mom was really bad towards the end. She would forget things like no tomorrow. And, you know, she took metformin too, and she was 79 when she passed away. But it get to the point where she would, like, forget, like, just simple things like an ingredient. I think I've told the tuna salad, tuna casserole story before with my mom. My mom was a funny lady. She really was. But my mom could be miserable, like Helen. I'm not gonna lie, but my mom never bothered me as much as Helen does. Like, Helen is Nosy Parker. My mom was never Nosy Parker. She let me live my life. And, like, she didn't have anything really much to say. As if Helen has 2 cents to say about everything. So, but my mom, like, would respect that I'm an adult. And Helen still treats me like I'm 15 some days. Like, telling me that I'm crazy for traveling. Like, is she crazy for traveling? Yeah, of course, obviously she travels with a friend. But I'm going to be traveling with a friend too. Mind you, we're not leaving from the same destination. But we're still traveling together as friends. I cherish all my friendships. Like you would not believe. You know, if anything, the last 2 years has taught me that to enjoy the people in my life. You know what I mean? That's all I gotta say there. But yeah, she likes to complain and freak out and say things to me and treat me like a child, and sometimes it really bothers me. And like my other friend, like my friends like in town would always say to me, are you not an adult? They used to always say to me, because she's been like this forever. And maybe I've grown so used to it because I've had to deal with it like this forever, you know, and it got worse after my mom passed away, her meddling. And then like my mom, she'd go visit my mom every day. So I think she honestly thinks that I should be going to visit her every day. But honestly, I don't feel like why should I? Because it's not like she lives alone. And half of the time when I go over there, all she does is complain and bitch at me. So like, I don't want to hear a lecture and I don't want to hear bitching. So why would I come over? I don't know. She just makes me angry sometimes. Like she called already this morning and she was freaking out at me about the garage because I need a new shingles on the garage. And she's complaining and freaking out about that. And then my sister Eva wanted to sever half of our land and sell half of our lot. But now she doesn't want to do that anymore. Now she has this brainiac idea that she's buying this other house. And she's going to sell the Scott Street house to buy this fixer-upper. Like every day there's a new story with her. I told her I was going to sign myself into the LPH. And she's like, oh, they closed down. I'm like, no wonder. There's nowhere anymore for all the crazies in Ontario to go to, well, in London area to go to. They close the one in St. Thomas, and then they go and close the one in London. I can't even go there for some peace and quiet. So I'm talking about the mental institution. If anybody wants to know what I'm talking about, that's what I'm talking about. The mental institution in St. Thomas, that's where that, oh, what was that actor's name? Everybody's in love with him. And I always forget his name. The one that was the Green Lantern. I forget his name again. I'm so bad at names and actresses and TV shows and pronunciations. I never said I was good at pronunciations. It's a part of my learning disability, is that I can't pronounce words very well. Tyler was really bad, but then he went to speech therapy and he got better. And you know what? They never had speech therapy when I was growing up like they do now. There's a lot of things back then that they didn't have now. I honestly think that, I don't know. I used to go to a teacher that used to give help because I had a learning disability, and his name was Mr. V. And halfway through the school year, he had to pack up and leave, and I found it very odd. Okay, I'm young, naive, young. My parents were Portuguese. They never spoke the language. They didn't really know what was going on with me in school. I don't know if a letter came home to the parents because I don't even know of why he had to leave. But I think it was because he got an accusation of molesting somebody, because I never told the story before, but we used to go to him and then we would be sitting there reading, and he would put his hands on your leg and rub your leg or put your hand, like, it was just inappropriate. And I used to go with this other girl, and we would look at each other like, this isn't right, but yet none of us talked about it. You know what I mean? And I still got that vague memory in my mind. And I'd really like to know if it was what I think he had to leave for. And now Luna's crying. I think she stopped crying. So yeah, I don't know. And I'd really, really, really like to know if that was the reason why. But it happened so many years ago. They would probably just give me the runaround and wouldn't tell me the truth anyways. So yeah, I wonder if he went to another school. Like, you know, things just go through your mind wondering what happened. I told my sister Helen, and she, of course, she says that I'm crazy. That didn't happen. But I know what happened. It was me. I was kind of relieved, really, that I didn't have to go see him anymore. Because he made you, and he was like weird looking, man. Like, I don't even know how to explain it. Like, crazy hair and like glasses, and like, he was just the odd man out. He was very pedophile-ish now that I think about it. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. But that was in the past. I don't really tell that story too often because honestly, it could not maybe be true, but I honestly think it is true. I honestly think that's why what teacher picks up, and he had a lot of stuff. Like he had like file folders, cabinets and stuff like that he was moving out that day. Like he had a lot of stuff, and I'm thinking, what would make them just throw him out halfway through the year? You know what I mean? It makes you wonder. I'd really like to know. But, you know, nobody from back then is even there anymore when he was around. So, I don't know. But it would be interesting to find out. I should maybe ask one of the teachers that I have on my Facebook group, but I think she came after he left. I don't remember. I can't remember if she did or not. But whatever. It is what it is. He never did anything terribly wrong with me because I think I would remember, or maybe I don't know if I blocked it out. But I do remember that he made me feel very uncomfortable when he put his hand on my leg. It was weird. Yeah. The things you remember in your childhood. And I went to Catholic school. So, you know, not everybody's protected. Sometimes they say they're the worst, right? That's a sona they put out. Not necessarily meaning it's true. Like, my kids all went to that school after me. Alyssa went from junior kindergarten all the way up to grade 8 at that school that I went to school at. Sarah and Tyler graduated from that school, public school, but they did go to the other public school in town as well, like the other Catholic school, when we lived on the other side of the tracks. This town is divided by the railroad tracks that you guys all famously hear, which you haven't heard any today. Luna is being very grumpy. Her mom must be in the kitchen. She gets like that when her mom is in the kitchen. A kitchen. She spent Saturday and Sunday with my ex-husband. Poor little girl. And then apparently he spoiled her and bought her stuff and took her to Walmart, and then he took her to his parents' house, which they were probably ecstatic to see her because they haven't seen her since she was little. And I'm gonna pause for a minute. She's being loud. And I'm back. She's getting her dressed to go outside to play. She's trying to wean her off TV. Like, now you want to try to wean her off TV? Because apparently she didn't watch TV at my ex-husband's house. Apparently he took her shopping. He bought her a whole bunch of toys. He spoiled her. Like, I'm like, Lena, he can't buy your love. That's what I said to her. I don't talk to the man, or do I care to talk to the man ever again in my life. But I know because of Luna, eventually, birthday parties, I'm going to have to see him. Not that I want to. The person I most dislike in my life is that man. He ruined my life. I was young and naive and should have never married him. But I did. I have 2 beautiful children. Proof, though. So I guess it wasn't all in vain. I do not regret having my children. I love each and every one of my children equally. Even though, you know, sometimes I could say Tyler gets on my nerves, I still love him very, very much. You know, he has these tantrums like his father, but he does really, truly have a kind heart. And that, I say, he gets from me. And he gets his work ethic from me, too. He's a very hard worker. And that he gets from his mommy as well. Mommy, look at me talking. His mommy. He calls me mother. And he'll say, I love you, mother, at work. Like, what kid do you know that would tell their mother at work that they love them? So, he is a good kid. And, you know, he would do anything to help his mom out. Which should be the other way around. But I helped him a lot. I helped him out a lot when he lived in BC. Don't kid yourself. Because I did. And here he seems to be doing okay so far on their own. So hopefully they can manage this time around. He's not going to work with me on Wednesday, I found out, because he took the day off. And tells his mom, like, he laughed yesterday after work, oh, by the way, I'm not working on Wednesday, I took the day off. I'm like, what? You didn't tell me you took the day off. And, yeah. So, I don't have to get up early. Unless, I think Alyssa works. Oh, so then I'm going to have to get up early anyway. She's off today, but of course she has to work tomorrow. And I'm going live tomorrow. And I'm not sure if she's done at 1 or 2. If she's done at 1 o'clock, no big deal. We'll just have to end the live after an hour. I think you guys will all manage without me for, an hour. I'm going to do my Lizzie Long for my video on Tuesday. So yeah, I think my last video that I filmed for the end of the month for the Lizzie Long is when I'm going to give away a $25 gift card to Treasure Studio Arts. So yeah, look forward to that. What else is new in the bubble? I'm just going to finish this little bit and then I'm going to call this Wip&Chat to the end. To the end of another, or no, just another interrupted. Of course is interrupted. Oh, she gave in and turned Dora back on by the looks of it. I'm like, just let her watch Dora. It makes her happy. Sometimes, you know, you just need that mental break from them. And I'm like, you've let her watch TV all this time and now you want to try to wean her off? Like, that's a big mistake. You should have not introduced it to her that much from the beginning, you know what I mean? I don't know what to say. My kids used to watch TV all the time. Am I a bad mother for that? I don't know, but it kept me insane. That's all I gotta say. Don't get me wrong. You guys probably all think I hate children. I don't. Luna does actually honestly love me. She just, when her parents are around, Grandma doesn't get as much loving as she does when they're not around, you know. She gets more when they're not. She is actually being really, really sweet with me this morning. I think it's my daughter said that she's teething her molars. So you know that got hurt. I just got a ding. I don't know if you guys heard that ding. I don't know who it is. Somebody on Messenger. I have so many things and so many groups and so much. I can't even keep track of them all at all. But you know what? I'm not going to sit here and complain and bitch to you guys about everything that happens around me in the community, because that's just not my thing. You know what I say. I don't like drama, but I am going to warn you that my video of the company I'm opening up, I am gonna gripe a little bit about shipping costs, and that is because, well, you'll find out when I open it up. Is it gonna deter me from buying from them? Probably a little bit, but I'm still gonna buy from them because I do love the company, and I just can't buy a lot at one time, and you'll understand why when you watch the video. So, you know, I think I have enough of that company right now to last me a while, unless they come out with something like really, really, really that I want. I'm probably not going to buy from them for a little bit. And it's not because I don't like them, it's just expensive. And people like say complaining about expensive. We all complain about shipping or whatever, but I'm not just complaining about shipping, don't get me wrong. It's the added costs on top. Like, all the diamond painting companies you buy from is based in US dollars, which automatically I get dinged. I pay a lot more. Everybody's paying, for instance, for the retreat, everybody's paying whatever amount it is. I'm paying way more coming from Canada. Like, a lot more. So, you know, do you hear me bitching about that? No, it's just a fact of life. I know that happens, but in retrospect, can I buy as much? Sometimes not so much because of that fact. I'm not really bitching about shipping, I'm bitching about the exchange rate, which is very high right now. And did you see those gas prices? Gas prices are really high right now too. Actually, I got mine cheap this morning. It was like $127.9. I'm like, hurry, because it was like $135.9 on the weekend. I'm like, hurry, Liz. Go get some gas while it's $127. It's not bad, because during, the year that I went to poop, it got right down to like 80 cents. Some places 89 cents. And then it's like, damn, gas is so cheap, but you can't go anywhere. I think that's why they did that. Just to tease us all. Just to tease us all, I think. Just to tease us all. And there, you have it. I finished the cat's collar. It's such a furry collar. I'm going to do this section now. Off camera, though. Until next time, guys, take care. And I know this was a little bit of a bitch fest, but I don't know. I was just watching things this morning on YouTube, and then my sister come over, my other sister called me, and it just got me in that little bit of a mood that is Liz don't care mood, you know what I mean? Like, sometimes, like, I'm not always happy rainbows, and I'm not always in a good mood. I am human. I am a human being. I have a human emotions, and I feel just as many emotions as everybody else does. And, sometimes I just like shake my head and think, oh my gosh, you know what I mean? I don't know if you guys know what I mean, but that is it for today's video. Till next time, take care everyone. Bye. Well, folks, that's it for today's video. If you liked it, please give me a thumbs up. And if you like, please subscribe to my channel. I'd be super tickle pink. And remember to hit that notification bell and it will remind you whenever I load up a video. And till next time, take care everyone. Bye.